All right, so this is a new podcast, and today I have a special guest here. I have Mr. Mr. Thomas. How you doing, buddy?
Perfect. How you doing, Professor?
Pretty good, better than ever. So, what is the
Nice.
idea here? The idea is just to talk about anything, and remember that it's that there's no problem to make mistakes, and because it's part of the whole evolution, the progress. If you want to improve any language, you need to be aware that mistakes it's part of the process, right? How do you feel, Thomas, when you make mistakes? Do you feel, this is a difficult question, but I'm going to start with this question. How do you feel when you make mistakes, and how do you um, realize when others make mistakes? Because people are different, and sometimes the way I make mistakes and the way I deal with the mistakes is different from another person. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, for sure. So I used to blame people more when they did mistakes, but actually I didn't think myself that I committed those mistakes as well. So now I try to put myself in their position before judging. So that makes it easier for comprehend. And sometimes when I do mistakes, normally it doesn't affect so much because at my age, I think my mistakes are simple things. Like
Yeah,
I could do, but it's not something. My mistakes are just simple. Like it don't affect my life at a high point.
that's
You
true.
know, like so I do some simple things. When I do something wrong with someone, normally I forgot the word. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Ah,
But
I try to improve normally and talk to them because mistakes part of the process of the eu falo amadurecimento.
maturity. It's part of,
Yeah,
yeah,
the maturity
maturity
process.
to
Because
become. Go on. Sorry, go on.
nobody is perfect and we we all commit mistakes,
Hmm.
even old people. So I think everybody deserves a chance,
Yeah.
even with bad mistakes.
Let me get some
Because
examples here. There is one story that I like to tell sometimes. I'm 36. I'm 36 years old, and you are,
uh,
how old are you?
16, 16.
16. So we are a little bit close. 36 and 16. All right. So, but the thing is that when I was 21, I started to teach when I was 15. But I was
Yes.
teaching electric guitar and then keyboard and then the guitar. This three musical
Nice.
instrument. But the things that when I was 21, I was living here in Floripa, and I remember that I had a student, a lawyer, that every time when he was trying to learn how to play the guitar, and every time when he made some mistakes, he laughed like bang. So every time he left, so he didn't get angry with the mistakes. And then at this almost the same time, I had another student, a guy that he was almost in my age, but this was I think was after some 3 years, because I had this lawyer, this student, for 3 or 4 years, and then I had this other guy. This other guy, he was really angry. Every time he made mistakes, he got really angry. Like, "Argh." I could feel how frustrated and angry he was every moment that he made mistakes with the guitar. Sometimes he hit the guitar because he was angry. Angry because he
Yeah,
wanted,
because he,
you know, he wanted to play well, and he couldn't. And I was trying to figure out how to explain this to him, because something that was some troubles that he was having, it was part of this the way he was managing, dealing with the mistake. And then I explained this story to him. And then after that, he understood. And every time he made a mistake, he was trying to, breathe, start over again, and sometimes laugh with your mistakes. It's cool. So I remember this lawyer because, and he this lawyer also, he had some meditation thing, so maybe there was a connection with this thing. He enjoyed the Indian culture and meditation, but at the same time he was having some problems with his wife. Then after that, after some time, he got divorced, so he got some bad moments in his life. But it was interesting to see how he could deal with the pressure, because there is a pressure. You wanna play well, and there is a teacher explaining something to you. The teacher can do this easily, and then you try to do, and then you can't. And dance also, I see people that sometimes they cry. Women, guys, they don't cry exactly. It's difficult to us, but I see some women crying because she wanted to dance, and she understood in a way the exercise, but she couldn't dance the way she wanted. And then I felt disappointed many times with music, with language, with a lot with language. Very disappointed with myself because I wanted to speak like the way I speak now. But how about you, jiu-jitsu? When you make mistakes, how do you?
Yeah, so jiu-jitsu, like, I'm fighting for, I think, almost 3 years now, and I usually, like, when I got submitted by normally lower belts, that is like people with less experience, I used to get mad, but today actually I don't care at all, because the the important things that I'm training, if I'm training every day, I will get better. That's almost impossible to not happen. And sometimes what I do in the training maybe is not my best, but I'm definitely trying. That's nice. And mistakes is common, Everybody, for you commit less mistakes, you need to do a lot of mistakes, because that's the only way to get better. That's my opinion.
But you see in the jiu-jitsu that sometimes others, they have more trouble to deal with the failures, the failures, the
Yes,
mistakes.
for sure. Because sometimes when I fought with some white belts at my gym, and I submitted one with, I remember a guillotine, that's a choke, and he got so mad.
Ah, really?
He slapped the, yeah, he slapped the ground, and they like he grunted. That was so funny, man. But
Ah.
he really got mad at himself. So
But
that's a lot of people that can live with those simple mistakes.
mhm.
But that's a
but
mature process.
but was the same
Every step.
age as you? He was the same age.
Yeah, he studies at a school that's close to mine, and he's
Mhm.
same year.
Got it.
But he like, he was a white belt. He just started jiu-jitsu, so I can understand. I think he did overreact a little bit by slapping the ground, but okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Every people got different
But
thoughts.
what about his belt? What what was
So
his belt?
the belt system is the white belt.
White.
I'm saying the adult division. You're considering so you're not an adult, but you are ranked as adult at 16. So when you got just 16 years old, the belt system is white, blue, purple, brown, and black. Till the black belt, you get four stripes at each belt,
Oh yeah.
or you get the next one.
Mhm.
So it
Takes
took,
time, right?
yeah, the time to get the blue belt when you start at 16. It's kind of like 1 year, maybe 1.5. Sometimes maybe more, but that's different. Okay. Because at my age, you normally have time to practice. So normally it gets 1 year. Because personally, I train I used to train. Today I'm not training much. I trained like 5 times a week. But training 3 or 2, maybe you already can get in 1 year, maybe 1.5. But that's okay. Everybody takes their time.
Mhm.
Uh, you normally don't want to. A lot of people want, but I don't like to be rushed at a belt because you go against somebody that is really good and is a lot of time at a higher belt or maybe even your belt, and you will be smashed. That's so bad. It's the worst
Yeah, that's
feeling
true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
because you see a guy the same age of yours with the same weight, the same belt that goes on you and just beat you. That's kind of no, it sucks actually. But uh, I'm used to it because the competitors of the jiu-jitsu, they are so young and they train so much that it's kind of hard to deal with it, you know,
Hmm.
because so hard to fight with them. Like every day training 3 times a day. Sometimes with older guys, maybe even higher belts, more weight, because of the age and the training consistency that I have, I can submit them, maybe win the training. But I don't think that matters at all. So if I got an advice for anyone who's starting, just go train, and if you lose, that's part of it.
Hmm.
There's a process, and that's more of it, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with most of the things that you said. It's quite interesting. Maybe in the future I could try to practice some to have experience. I never had experience with jiu-jitsu, but it's interesting.
Yeah,
But
it's really cool.
yeah, the thing about the belt is true. Yeah, if you think too much about belt, you don't see the real process and the real fight, the real
Yeah,
techniques, the what is the matter, what matters. What matters not exactly the color, it's the whole experience that you have, with the martial
yeah,
art. It is
yeah. Because the
there's
belt don't mean much, you know.
no.
Normally, when a guy is a black belt, he will be really good,
Mhm.
but doesn't mean much to have like a blue belt. You can just train like once a week, and you've been there for 4 years, and they just give you a blue belt because of the time.
Mhm.
So, may I exaggerated a little bit? They would be like less probably, but it depends on your ability, consistency. Depends on the gym. Like at Gracie Barra, they people
Mm.
they I started, but they say it's like more a commercial gym, and
Mm.
you pay less time, and you normally have your belt. The guys parts a little bit. They joke so much about it. They say it's just pay and you get your belts. But yeah, because it's a commercial gym, it's normally easier to get promoted. You know.
All right. To finish, your English is pretty good. Pretty good. Do you remember the
Thank you,
last
man.
time that you had a conversation in English? At this, we are in 13 minutes of conversation. Do you remember the last time?
Actually, the last time I think I talked to a it wasn't yeah it was a conversation. I think it was the start of the year.
Mm-hmm.
A Native American gone to my gym
Mm-hmm.
of jiu-jitsu, and his name was really strange. It was like Door, like Porta.
It's like a door.
Really strange, man. And
All right.
I talked to him. He was pretty cool,
Nice.
and I I talked like 10 minutes with him. He gone there like 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
He was a really cool guy.
Yeah,
It
it's
was nice
important.
to talk with someone
Yeah,
from USA.
it's cool. I always enjoy. Most of the time, I enjoy when someone's friendly to have a conversation. Um,
Yeah,
but it's good to every time when you have opportunity to talk with someone, just go for it. It's good. It's really good.
yeah, for sure.
To finish
And that
the
trains a little bit of the
what
thought process. It
e-
gets faster
exactly.
because I was so much time without talking in English that
Hmm.
like I forgot the words and I'm a little bit slower, but that's normal.
Yeah, yeah. Just like jiu-jitsu, you said consistency. You have a
Sure.
consistency,
Yeah,
talking, thinking. You're gonna process all the ideas easily and faster. You're gonna find. Of
yeah,
course, you need to read. You need to listen to get the repertoire a little bit more
Yes.
higher. You're gonna increase your
When you
vocabulary.
want to advance the repertoire. So the thing, I'm always listening because I watch some videos and all, but talking is a little bit less because hard I find someone.
That's true.
Yeah, now these classes help me in this point.
Really good. And you're learning some Russian also with me, and I'm also learning Russian too. So at the same time, it's a good way to study. It's the good part of my profession. I always kind of studied the thing that I'm teach. At the same time, I can study. At the same time, I can teach. So to finish, give some advice for those that are learning English. They don't have any idea.
So, a good one, first of all, is it's never late to start.
That's true.
That is a really nice thing. For everything in life, you want to start something, go and start because, you know, myself, I started at a pretty young age studying English, but everybody can do it. It's not that hard if you put your time and mind to it. Maybe if you're older, it will be harder, but that's normal. Everything in life is like this. And with consistency and with time, for sure we'll be talking English like a fluent person, like an American, and that's it.
And to listen.
And to listen, I'd say that you should maybe watch movies in English and watch native people talk. That's really good because you get their accent and you understand better how to talk, and it becomes kind of natural for you to hear. Because when you hear faster and your mind processes what someone's talking, it is easy to answer. As in Portuguese, it becomes kind of natural, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I agree. Also, changing like movies, videos on the street, people talk in the street, and also voice actors. Voice actors, you see voice actors and voice actress. You see in movies, animations, cartoons, because the type of the voice is different. Usually it's clear.
Yeah.
It's a little bit not so difficult. Sometimes it is, but it is in a different way than movies or people in the street, the native people, because it's clear. There's no addiction in the voice, the way they talk. This is good.
Yes.
All right, thanks for the participation. It's pretty good.
Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna finish. See you. Take care.